Hey, Steve Gamache here with another Chef Knives to Go quick look product review, and I apologize in advance for my attempt here, but what we have right now is the Hatsukokoro Sunaarashi VG10 Kurozome Gyuto 210mm knife, and this knife has all stainless construction, so the center core cutting edge steel is VG10 full stainless at about 60-61 Rockwell. The cladding you can easily see is a multi-layered Damascus cladding. It's got some polish to it and some etching, acid etching to it. So it is also soft stainless, so all stainless blade. This knife has a pretty mirrored finish to it, so we'll try not to get too crazy with the reflections here. Not too easy considering all the lights I have in here. The weight and dimensions can vary a little bit from knife to knife. This particular one is 139 grams or 4.9 ounces. Edge length, right about 215 millimeters, so 8.45 inches from the tip to the back of the heel. Overall length, about 360 millimeters or a little over 14 inches. And then the spine thickness, this is a pretty thin blade overall. It has, I measured about 1.95 millimeters thick at the back and then about 1.7 halfway down, and then doesn't get too much thinner, but you got a little bit more taper towards the front of the blade, what's known as the distal taper, and then these are nice and thin at the tip and nice and thin at the edge. Very good performance grinds on these. Nice straight blades. Again, you've got a lot of polish on these. Excellent fit and finish. Let's see, blade height 46.7 millimeters at the back is what I got on this particular sample, and then the neck is fairly wide, and it's not quite as wide as the handle, but you got a pretty good spot there for your finger for a pinch grip, so you got plenty of clearance here, and then your pinch grip kind of floats right in there pretty nicely. The handle is octagonal wenge with a buffalo horn ferrule. Very nice handle, nice fit and finish on the handle. The patterns on this wenge can be really cool. It's a fairly heavy handle, so what that's going to do is bring the balance point back. So the balance point's right about where that choil is. So it's going to be a little handle heavy on a pinch grip type of situation, but the handle's really, really pretty. Let's see here. They've done looks like a nice job of sealing that tang up where it goes into the handle. Let's get our beauty shot here if we can without too many crazy reflections. Man, that is going to be tough. Holy smokes. Guess we'll do the best we can. Man, this has got some polish on it, folks. You can see I'm reflecting all my lights, all my equipment. I don't know, that's going to be tricky. I guess we'll just do that. So let's take a close-up look. So again, it's very polished, so you don't really feel too much in the layers, but you can see the layers. You can see they've acid etched it. Here's your edge steel peeking through there. You've got screened in kanji, VG10 and such on the back on the right side. Here's the left side. You just got the Damascus finish on it. Again, very high polish. You've got a nice high polish on the spine, nice high polish on the choil here in the back. I'll give this 6 out of 10 on the edge. It was pretty darn sharp out of the box. Stiff on the back half of the blade, a little bit more flex in the front, but it is a thin blade. Let's look at the cutting board profile. Here we go. Alright, so here's what the cutting board profile looks like. You can see we've got a nice kind of flattish area towards the back. It kind of rolls right into that at the heel. Boom, just slides into that heel very nicely. Nice and smooth on the cutting board or the edge profile. And then kind of a medium belly and then a little bit more aggressive belly towards the tip. So I can get pretty high here on a rock. So this will rock really well. No problem at all. Got some flat spot toward the back for chopping. You'll have to go a little higher, but you can do push or tip draws if you want. Push pull cuts, glide cuts, those kind of things will be great. So pretty versatile profile on these. So Really pretty knife, well crafted, light, good quality steel, so it's a neat package. This is the, I'll try it again, Hatsukokoro Sunaarashi VG10 Kurozome Gyuto 210mm knife.